Eno waliwo akatambi akafulumye abazungu abakafulumiza ku General Kaguta Museveni ndooza nkakuwa biwulire bulungi bano baamukowadda.
Peaceful revolutions, most active in Uganda with the People Power movement. And our goal is to replace dictatorship with democracy. In these Saturday protests, we come together to brainstorm about tactics, about strategy, about how to organize ourselves, to make it possible that we empower the people and we defeat the bloody dictatorship. It's a genocidal dictatorship that has caused several genocides within the African continent and continues to brutally oppress its citizens in Uganda. With these sessions, I encourage you to focus on implementing the victorious strategies of peaceful revolution. So what are the 6 phases all revolution need? 1 is to know your opponent, to have the intelligence. Know yourself, know your opponent, and know the population. If you know this, you will be most effective to take away the population from the dictatorship towards the side of the people. To do this, to unify the people, to unite them, you need a strong, compelling vision of tomorrow. What is your vision of Uganda? If you don't have a vision of Uganda, you are not able to lead people towards that vision. Finally, even though you have the intelligence, you have the vision, you need capacity to fight. If you don't have the capacity to fight, the most organized group will always win, the army or the state. So we have to become even more organized than the army. With organization, we have to focus our resources to make sure that we allocate our time, our space, our human and material resources as effectively as possible. We have to innovate our strategy. Strategy is all about minimizing the resources of the opponent and making sure our resources are there at the correct moment to defeat the opponent. We need to use deception to outsmart the police, to ensure that every time we organize something, we overwhelm and deceive the opponent. We need to select and perfect the ideal tactics. There are more than 400 non-violent tactics. We need to study them and use the most appropriate at the correct time. Finally, we need to handle transition. If we don't do this well, if we don't prepare parallel institutions, a new Uganda during the struggle, we will be too late. If we allow a power vacuum to happen, the most organized group, the military, will take over. We have seen this before in Egypt, in Sudan, in Algeria. So we need to do something no other movement has done before us. We need to complete the unfinished revolution we have seen in Africa. We need to not only focus on dethroning the dictator, we need to abolish the colonial inherited system that keeps the dictators from coming back. So all of these lessons are essential in our Uganda's Bleeding Saturday protests, and I wish you a very fruitful session today, and I see you soon again in one of the Revolution Masterclasses. People power is our power, and we can liberate Uganda and afterwards Africa. Good luck and see you all soon. Bye.
We think about Uganda to reclaim it away from those people who hijacked it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sis, for the prayer and, of course, for your message. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, once again, comrades, brothers and sisters, I welcome you to yet another edition of Uganda is Bleeding Online for February. And yes, I do. We are here speaking on Zoom, and we encourage each and everyone to join us, whether you're whatever. Let's discuss and let us. Thank you so much, sister. Yes.
Docas, and thanks for all the great work for the past 2 or so years, and may it continue this year, and may this year be our year to get rid of the dictator. I haven't got anything particular in mind. This week has had some distractions, and you must forgive for kind of getting a bit diverted, but it's been commodities all over, but we still remain strong. There's also the 8th January, which is an action day, a non-violent day nonetheless. But those who can and have planned, we big up you all. All I can say is we need to continue where we left off. I thought, yes, we do fight week in, week out, but toward the end of the year, we did really have a good month for us. For those in the UK, we got to see our president anyway, yeah? And let's hope this year is even better on all fronts. I've just seen our chapter leaders posted on Twitter a piece of article regarding this Anita Among coming to the UK. Yeah? And I said we welcome her not nicely, but we give her a piece of our mind. Same as we gave her namesake, was Anita, when they came for a trade show. Yeah, we did make some good noise, and we hope to do the same, even worse this year. We're gonna make her trip here a nightmare, and we'll expose the double standards of these parliaments all over the world. Yeah. Let's keep an eye out on that, because I'm not good at remembering these things in advance. So hopefully I get to organize myself on that one. I hand back the mic for now. Let's get some feelers in. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother, for that. Yes, UK, I hope you're prepared to welcome, in quotes or brackets, to welcome her. Thank you so much. Yes, I salute you all. I see Henry, Comrade Ismail, yes, are you available? I see Joe, salute you guys. Doreen, Madways, Ben, please do request for the mic. Comrade Ismail, how are you?
I'm all right. Thank you very much, Comrade. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi. Happy New Year to you. I will enable the videos. I had disabled them.
Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, like how our comrade just said, yes, this year has started already in high gear, if I must say this. And I feel like there's a lot of distractions going around. For me personally, I can barely keep up. One day we're talking about the budget, then this is happening, then there's the shooting, and then there's something else that's happening. Yeah, but we gotta keep track. Gotta keep track of what's going on. Wishing you a happy new year. I'll be on. I'm just getting ready now, switching on my laptop, and then I'll be tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. Comrade Madways, good to see you. Usually you're so busy working. Oh my God, we salute you and thank you so much for all the work that you continue to do. Thank you so much, comrade. Pleasure working with you. Mr. Kato, good to see you. How are you? I think we missed our New Year prayer. Mr. Kato, I don't know if you want to come in, and it doesn't kill to have a second prayer or a second word from you. How are you, Captain?
Happy New Year. I think
Happy New Year to you.
I'm sure the prayer has already gone, and God has listened to the prayer.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. But we want to hear from you, and then we'll be listening to Madways as well. Thank you. Speak to us.
Yeah, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. This is a new year. I don't know whether you've seen a poll organized and by our brother and our friend Bandasa, Eric. And 60% of the people voted, this is going to be our year. And it will be a year, but our country will be liberated. And everything that the locust has taken will be restored. And so that is hope for us. And one thing I want to encourage people, there is a song I heard recently. In this song, the lyric says, I might have mountains that I cannot move. I might have rivers that I cannot cross. But so long as I have Jesus, that's it. So the rest is Jesus's problem. It's not your problem. The mountains that you are seeing, it's not your problem. It's Jesus's problem. And let us leave it to God. And God, he will solve it because he's bigger than all our problems. He's bigger than all those challenges that you're seeing. And I just pray that that is the hope that will encourage us to move forward as Ugandans to liberate our country. Focus on Jesus. So, Dorcas, that is my message, and I'm really looking forward to this new year and seeing what God is going to do.
Thank you. Yes, and we know nothing is too big for God to do, eh? Thank you so much, brother, for that message. And let's have our eyes or our hearts opened. You know, let us not be a people that do not want to listen. Let us be able to take a message and really soak in. Let us get acting. We must take action. We must want to be free. You know, we must, if you're unable to speak, pray about it. Do something, you know. Let's all take action. Thank you so much, brother. I believe, yes, something is taking place this year. We have to think it and believe it. Thank you so much, brother, for that message. And also we do have lots of demonstrations that we should be unveiling this year. We are going to take action, lots of action in the UK, so hopefully I should see you on ground very soon, brother. Thank you. Yes, comrades. Yes, Madways, I think I saw you. I hope you're available. Please speak with us. If you have a protest message as well, please let us have that message. Yes, let's hear from you, Madways. Let me make you co-host in case you want to share. I don't know if you want to share your screen or anything. Yes, brother, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone.
Hi, brother. Happy New Year to you.
I want to first thank everyone for the consistency, the resilience. The struggle is not yet over, but I have hope. This is our year. We have done a lot of talking the past years. Let's make this year a year of actions. Thank you, everyone. The struggle continues. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. And of course, thank you so much for all that you're doing on ground and the diaspora. There's so much that you do. We salute you for all that you do. Yes, thank you so much. And of course, like you've said, the struggle, it has only just begun. I said this last time. People might think, oh, we've demonstrated enough, we've worked really hard. No, the struggle has only just started, and you have got to get re-energized. Let's empower ourselves and let's go. And the whole purpose of this Zoom is actually to tell you we have to keep the fire burning. There is no getting exhausted. So once again, our unwavering commitment, and of course, we are here to tell you we are very determined. We are not going to give up. This is a non-violent method that we use, and we know we will have success. Yes, brother, do you have a message for the youth, for the young people? Also a message in Luganda, you can mix it up. Thank you. Oh, sorry, you're muted. Oh, okay, yeah.
Because message gyenyiza okuyisaawo nti bannayuganda abavubuka bannange yonna wonna wooli temugwamu maanyi ensolo ku kizigo kweri. Eyo kyogwe batugamba mu Luganda nti ensolo ku kisigo weri. We have hope. Bawe tulaba buli kimu kye bakola kati batagala butagazi, bakitagalira mu butagalizi. So let's keep the fire burning. Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother, because right now is not the time to give up. And you know, when you're almost at the finish line, that is when you feel exhausted the most. So let us not tire, let us not despair, because now is not the time to give in. We have to fight. You know, we have to reinstate our constitution. We have to reinstill human rights. Our rights have been stolen. You know, the people of Uganda are abducted on a daily basis. Every day, people are abducted, tortured, raped, murdered. Daily. We just saw the other day somebody was shot, and then the person that is holding all the evidence drives off, you know, and he's not even arrested or even taken for questioning. If anything, he's just being protected. So who is killing our people in Uganda? We have to question, but at the same time, let us take action. We cannot ask for mercy from the terrorists. We have to go work hard, take our freedom, and let's work and take our rights back, take our country back. We have to fight for our freedom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to today's session. We have this session every Saturday, and we will not tire, we will not stop until we are free. Thank you so much, Madways, for your message. Yes, and I'm sure you'll be back with some tweets. Let's share tweets in the platform. This is a protest, ladies and gentlemen. We are not having any entertainment. So if you're looking for entertainment, I think you might have to tune somewhere else. Let's share ideas and let us ensure that we pass on that message. We want to speak to the international community. We want to tell them that they continue to fund terrorism in Uganda. Museveni is a terrorist. Guys, if you go to check it up in your dictionary, look up the word terrorist, then you will know who Museveni is. So we've got to tell them they're dealing with the terrorists. They're funding terror or terrorism in Uganda, and that's unacceptable. The human rights have been abused. Everything, people are dying, and they continue to do business as usual with a terrorist. So let us speak to the international community or whoever cares to listen. Yes, the mic is going round. Show us your protest. Oh, Madways, where is he? This is Chibalama. Madways, I'll unmute you. Let's hear from you. I know there is a protest. We are demanding for Chibalama is a missing person. And of course, there's been so many other missing people. We know there's a list of 18, but there's many other Ugandans that are missing. So where are the people? Where are our people? Yes, Madways, do you want to speak a little bit more on your
Sorry, can I add
message?
something?
Yes.
Okay. Let us not be diverted with the fake news that are coming on every day, every now and then. They are trying to divert us from the real cause. Let's resume demanding for our missing people. wherever you are in Uganda, in diaspora, tuva ku mulamwa gwe, mulamwa gwaffe tubaalye abantu baffe, the missing 18 people and all other people, I mean political prisoners, nabo tubabaalye bave mu makomera. Even the 18 people, they confirm that they have. Gwe guba omulamwa, lyeri kuba tusimba essiira. You know, byonna bye baleetawo, the shootings are fake, they are not there. Bandigambye nti to demanding the arrest of the eyabuzizza obujulizi, but it will not happen. But let's demand for the missing people. Let's demand for the missing 18 people and all the political prisoners bave mu makomera. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother, for that. Yes, we must demand. And actually, we will be putting tweets out because it looks like we are speaking to a brick wall, and we know that this terrorist is not going to have any mercy. So I think collectively, Ugandans, we've got to join forces and demand from Museveni to step down. He must go, because I am very sure, I actually think he's not going to release our people. So I think it is best that we get rid of him, or he steps down, and then we will be able to have our freedom. We'll be putting tweets out to ensure that we take action today, and be ready to amplify sound, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, brother, for that message. I'm sure you'll be back. Yes, Mr. Lukwago, good to see you. How are you? How are you, brother? You should be able to have your video if you so wish. Yes, Mr. Lukwago, you're speaking in a muted mic. We don't hear you. I see you're unmuted, but I can't hear you. Yes, Mr. Lukwago.
Maybe his network is not good.
Mr. Lukwago, are you speaking to us? We can't hear you. Hey, tetukuwulidde. We can't hear you, Mr. Lukwago. Okay. So we'll meet you for a bit as you sort out your network. Yes, Ismail, I think your mic was going, and if you're available, do speak to us. Joe, I see you there. I don't know if you're in a position to speak. Yes, Mr. Lukwago, can you speak now? If you're using a headset, I suggest that you use your gadget direct, because we don't hear you. We now hear a bit of...
Am I audible?
Yes, you're now loud and clear, Mr. Lukwago. Little business, how are you? Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year too. Only that where I'm here, so much noise. I can't listen to what you are saying.
Oh, okay. If you get earphones, you should be able to hear clearly. You know when
That's
you're
why I've not
surrounded.
been keeping in because of the noise.
Okay.
But how are you?
We are fine. Happy New Year to you. We can hear you now.
Okay.
What's your message to the comrades? You're on ground. What is your message to all the activists and to all the Ugandans? What's your message?
To be focused, to remain focused, not to be overtaken by the diversion. Is actually the only solution is to the diversion, opposition to come up with different fronts, okay? Fronts that demand those who were abducted and kidnapped. A front that should tackle Museveni's exploitative policies, okay? A front that should tackle the likes of Bujingo. Those people come up with diversions. Now, somebody was killed, okay? But a lot of confusion, disbelief, discontent within the population. But people cannot capitalize on that to infect something. Institutions were all destroyed. Now police will investigate, but you are saying the victim of Ujingo, is the one who giving the police what to say to the public. Police is speaking, Ujingo is speaking. But a person died. We don't know how he was killed. Okay? So who's fooling who? So if at all we have a vibrant opposition, such things would not be what? Happening. So let opposition divide itself into two fronts. Eh? Activists must come up in a way that can mobilize all Ugandans for a good cause. Because at the end of the day, the Museveni's media hegemony is overtaking us. While we are now in the technological advancement where we can sort out such things, not to happen anymore. In a civilized country or democratic country, Bujingo would be in prison, actually would be behind the bars. But why is he outside? Yeah? Somebody was killed. But the gentleman is still outside, not being arrested. Coming up with cooked up evidences, what and what. So, my message to the population this year is to be serious. Okay? Do not wait Bobi Wine to do for you what your fathers failed to do. Instead, you have the capacity to do what you expect from Bobi Wine. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. And people have to be reminded, Bobi Wine is not fighting for himself. You know, Ugandans, what has happened? You know, you're Ugandan first. So forget all these political parties. Let us fight for our freedom, you know, and let's rally behind the person that we do believe, His Excellency, Mr. Chagulanyi, I believe, has opened the eyes of many. And personally, I speak from experience. I actually was the type who would tell you I do not want to hear anything to do with politics, but now I want to know, because hell no, I'm tired of fools governing us. I'm tired of murderers running down our nation. So we, the sober people, have got to rise up, take action. Whether you don't have to have a fancy office or a fancy education to be concerned about your nation. You know, there's a thief that is busy plundering or looting all the resources in our country. He's killing our people. He's killing people. People are being abducted. People's land is grabbed, you know, and people are in jail for flimsy, for no crime, you know. So why are we silent? And why should we let thieves govern us? You sober-minded people, you must rise up. You must wake up. Now is the time. Mr. Chagulanyi, rally behind him and let us get that change. Thank you so much, Mr. Lukwago. That is the beauty of this protest. You can join it from wherever you are, whether you're on holiday, you're at work, right now you're working, and you're able to join the Zoom. So let us not have excuses. I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Let us take action, because we can discuss. Thank you so much for your message, and let us not give them a chance to divert us. It's one diversion after another, you know, so let us not be diverted. We must remain focused. We want that Uganda. We must free Uganda. We want our freedom. Thank you so much, brother. Hopefully we hear from you again. And thanks for all that you do. Good business, good year, Mr. Lukwago. Yes, Ismail, who has a protest message? Please put it on the screen. We are going round. Yes, Ismail or Joe, do come in. I think you can come in anytime. Yes, yes, Ismail, I see your mic. Or Joe, do come in. Thank you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, but we can't see you. I can put something on the screen. Are you okay?
So I just shared in a group, in a chat. Somebody wrote a tweet saying 50 people have been killed by Uganda Revenue Authority in the West Nile in 2023. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw something, and I saw
In the
you
chat.
array something West Nile is bleeding. Yeah.
Yes, so we're trying to get obviously the names of those individuals. I know I have a few of them, but not the full list, and we're trying to get the full list. But it's shocking because these people, apparently they've been accused of smuggling goods between Uganda and Congo, somewhere like that. And instead of arresting them and then taking them to court, they're just shooting them and killing them. So that's 50 people. And also this has happened in Busia as well. There's also those cases there. And I don't know who gave them the rights to shoot and kill Ugandans whenever they feel like, for smuggling sugar or things like that. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, so comrade, yes, thank you so much. Yes, sorry, I was laughing at the soap because I just remembered this advert of that soap, and one of our comrades made this. So I don't know if you're seeing the screen. Yes, Ismail, what you share is really sad. So many Ugandans, like I said, are being murdered every day. Every day Ugandans are murdered in cold blood, and we continue to keep quiet. We continue to watch the dictator treat us anyhow. You know, he's so ruthless, and we've just decided to go to bed. We've just decided to sleep. Why? So, comrades, today we are not having a guest. We are going to discuss. You, the power, have got people. I'm trying to get the people power word up for you. You, the people, have power. Together we can. You know, it will take the people power to get rid of that dictator. Yes, thank you so much, Ismail. Ismail, we, of course, I know we need to put something together. Comrades, we need information. Do email Uganda is Bleeding at gmail.com, or you go to our website and send us a note. Those names Ismail is asking for, you can share that information with us. Yes, who has a protest message for us? Joe, I think you can come in. I don't know if you're available. Oh, there you are. Yes.
Thank you, Comrade Dorcas. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, compatriots from wherever you're listening in from. Happy New Year to you all. I'm very optimistic that this is going to be.
Go to our website.
We in Sweden, new Swedish chapter, we're very we're working on demonstrations that are going to sync with other with demonstrations across Europe, particularly in Austria, in France, in Netherlands, in Germany, and in Denmark. So we have about 6 demonstrations going on at the same time, and that is going to be on the 13th of January. That we need to address these issues and amplify the causes that we've been fighting for. Again, in our fight, in our attempt, in our effort to redeem, to liberate our country, we know sanctions are being applied, and of course, sanctions can be discussed. The merits and the demerits of sanctions can always be discussed, but I think they achieve some. They achieve some. They've achieved something, so to say. But furthermore, we need to help these governments. For example, the government of the USA. Let's help to identify and map out all the collaborators of this regime. We're looking at, yes, of course, the government. We're looking at the ministers. We're looking at the security, but also let's not forget people like musicians, many of whom are collaborators of this regime, they should also be pointed out. We're looking at the clergy, those who are hands in glove with the regime. We should point them out. We're looking at the NRM party officials. We're looking at businessmen, those who are very close to the, those whose business survives because of their closeness to the dictatorship. So let's identify these people. Many of them have properties. Many of them have their children living or studying or working in the US and Canada. Let's map out, let's get these, let's get the details of these people. That is, this is how we're going to make any association with the regime costly. When they begin losing their properties, when their children are dismissed or sent away from these universities, most of them are attending these Ivy colleges and universities or institutions of higher learning. So that is when they're going to find it really, really that, you know, it is costly to support and prop up a system that is very murderous, that is very destructive to the rights and interests of Ugandans. So that this is something that we can do, because these people are our relatives. We know them, you know, because the members of our community, members of our church, we can get this information. Please, that information can safely be safely be sent to us, and then we use it. The other way of and of course, what this is going.
Ebiriwo Genome 7 banne kakundike engeri gye tulina obbalwanamu okulaba nga nabo tubeetamya ensi nabo bulamu ne babwetamwa n'amanya nti nno nga bwe batulumya naffe bwe tulumwa nabo ne bawulira engeri gye tulumwamu era nno tulina okulwana olutalo luno okulaba nga twegobako nakyemalira General Kaguta Museveni sokutereeza ensi yaffe sokuyagalira mu Uganda yaffe fenna tuyagaliremu n'abaana baffe. Kale mbaagala nnyo mwenna abaliko mwebali kubaako tunagana mweka kitaffe nsaba bakuume tujja kuba tuddamu fanange mweraba.